everything's relentless. We're being squeezed by tighter budgets, higher costs of doing business, energy, labor, materials, chemicals. The regulations are becoming more difficult to meet without spending more money. And another problem we have that I know everybody is facing is an aging workforce, myself included, and some of us want to retire. And the Aquasight worked on some software, and we have a pilot going right now. In fact, we like the pilot, and we signed a contract to go ahead and subscribe to the service, the Aquasight service. Their product is pretty good. It's a great dashboard into our water system, and it helps us analyze and mostly predict what's going to happen if we have certain conditions. We fed them a lot of our data, and they crunch that data. They have some pretty interesting people on their staff. Aquasight is one of several players, but they're the earliest player in this, and they have the biggest lead, I think, so far of their software. And we subscribe to their service, and they help us look at our data in a way that we can't do that on our own. There's some intelligence built in, the Aquasight's built in, so we can see what's coming down the line. And if we have problems that we can't solve on our own or with our peers, they have an online tech advisor, water quality advisor, some industry experts who will answer our questions. Well, that's nice. I didn't have to spend $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 on a software package to do this. I didn't have to spend 6 weeks of my time programming a control system to do all this work. And even then, my brain's not big enough to do the analytics behind it all. So it's the only way to go for me. It gave us more insight, yes. And it actually showed us how some of the things in the past have been a problem, and some things that we've been doing to try to, that we thought might have been fixing those water quality issues in our distribution system, it actually did work, and that we were on the right path. So it's been pretty useful, and it's pretty easy to use. I'm in a water lab, and behind me is a control room, and that's just the Aquasight dashboard. And I'm looking at that, and luckily I already saw this before I saw you, because I see there's a little warning light on this dashboard here, and this warning light, when I click on that, it says, so I've got a problem in a couple weeks. And based on that, I think I have a low chlorine residual in and it shows me I have a low chlorine residual at the far reaches of our distribution system. That's what it shows right up here. So what we'll do is we'll put that on our hydrant flushing program and make sure we flush out that dead end, so that we make sure that we don't go into a problem scenario like they're predicting on this dashboard. It's relatively easy. It gives you some expertise, a higher expertise for you that you don't have to learn, and that it's a good source of help to meet challenges that we have, and I think everybody has, regulatory challenges that are pretty overwhelming. And the last thing you want to do is be blindsided by some water samples that aren't meeting compliance, especially the management and the senior staff in the industry will be retiring in the next 3 to 5 years, a large percentage. And those are the people who are the decision makers now. They have the tools and they have the skill set to solve a lot of problems and to analyze all the data and of the operation, and they have their fingers on the pulse of the systems. There isn't a lot of people, there aren't a lot of people at lower age groups who have evolved into that yet. And this provides a really good way to bridge the gap. You're being bombarded with a lot of regulatory issues, and there's a lot to keep track of. One more tool in your tool set, in your toolbox, is pretty useful, and it's good insurance to help the system operate correctly.